outside is... freeze.
There's another set of red sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with it the other way.
No need to work way through. Take a see the thing with blinking green light of the explosives? That's the control sensors. Destroy that, get in close and out. But the M9 scout rounds won't work. The US that gun.
Check all non-essential report to time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to...
We have such. The lift is all under control.
We're on the fort. Listen to
The Marine has started his speech already.
operations before the end of the speech.
To the whole presence.
The whole until out.
We will...
My daughter.
Who goes there? Why are you...
Snake, are you in? Have you made holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano.
Right? Will you another recovery?
The exits to the deck are all sealed. If they hear, we'd right off the fringe.
It's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapon won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around now. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the Marines either.
One more time. Speak loud. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There's Marines in the thing. It looks like creep me out.
Could it have something on?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our person for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of where Metal Gear is happening.
Why buy anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files, and the data begun is spot you. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joker.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, is okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden move. But that doesn't mean we can just let metal hijacked. All right, deal with the rest.
Stay low.
We in the as countenance forces. The only thing that can stand up to a mirror is, of course, Metal Gear. The 100 gears that exist all over the world are no Marine Corps that will accomplish. At the moment, every industrialized native globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. We're to compete with the carriers by the completion of the opposition. There is a lot of Navy brass, especially with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a mate. The enemy is closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always think twice. Strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of rail. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from the player. The project is fit to the Marine. Gentlemen, always bear that in mind. Obsolete. Nations building up their air force with we have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear planning to target the ship. Shoot it to the right, shoot it to the left. You're all here with the Shadow Moses incident. Here's administration. Nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Gear.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the nuclear war.
Freeze.
Father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the T-Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its land any
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. the next ones...
Sure. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring
Good.
and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon.
Looks like I have your photos now.
It is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father,
Good.
a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Looks like I have...
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, so called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do, thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Stood. This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're all the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, known as Chelyabinsk's 7th nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo! How's that possible?
Ocelot, you sold us out!
I was never employed, Lukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you know, comrade. I abandoned her to war.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has one! Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You who I am.
Liquid?
Any more, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time, like brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of mine, Liquid!
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years, will be another dead clone of the man. Our Rom had vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have any lead?
Former members of the NACL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad of Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is to arrest Mr. President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person, in a sense.
The most important person? The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
Worst case scenario, if the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and they will be toxic for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, in the offshore facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Fawn remains a hurt body. Alert them to your presence.
This is Snake now inside A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have you use the IR goggles.
Problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 mission VR. I feel like some kind of legendary marine.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. Frequency is 140.85. Want to use the codec? Push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feed system.
There's a pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit sound.
Suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Got it wet. These...
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. A-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurevich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.